Hello. For this video, we'll be working on turnout, stretches, and exercises. So you'll need a slippery surface and something to hold on to, and a wide open space for some stretches.
Get ready, we're going to start standing up and holding on for leg swings. Now move onto the floor, lying on your back with your legs open like a butterfly. Reopen your legs to that butterfly and just stretch and rest for a couple sets of 8. Now we're going to sit up and do a butterfly seated. You'll lean forward over your feet with a flat back and curl over. And flat back and curl over. And flat back and curl over. Now changing to fire logs pose. Same pattern. Transition into some of our splits, stretches, and more intense hip stretches. So for your middle split, just remember to keep your cheeks in a straight line with your feet so that your hips are not above or below the line between your feet. Now you're moving from your long split into your short split. And once again, you want your knees at a 90-degree angle and your hips directly between your knees, not above or below. Next, we're going into our frog stretches. So the first frog stretch, your knees are wide, your toes are touching, and your feet are on the floor. The emphasis is feet on the floor, which may mean that your hips are off the floor. Now a more restful frog stretch where you let your hips fall onto the floor and your feet may come up as a result, and that's okay. Now we're changing into our lunge stretches. We'll start with a normal lunge to kind of stretch out that hip that we've been working on, and then we'll shift back into the forward lunge, the really intense stretch, and just don't forget to breathe. Sit back down on your bottom, stretch your legs out into a pike, and we'll do that wraparound pretzel stretch where you go under your leg, over your foot, lean back, and just feel the turnout. And if you can't stretch your knee, that's okay. You can keep it bent. But don't let go of the flex in the foot. Okay, thank goodness that's over. Now we're going to lay on our backs in our open butterfly again and practice our développés. So don't let your heels touch the ground at any point in time. Keep your knees as wide open as they will go. When you lift the leg, try to lead with the heel. Don't let the knee lead the way. And when you come down, pull the knee back to the floor as early as you can and resist with the heel. Now lift your leg and flex it and open your leg to the side as if to tap the floor with your toes. They might reach, they might not, but keep your toes pointed towards the floor and your knee pointed towards the floor as you bring the leg front and side. Start the whole thing over with the other leg. Now lift both legs, take hold of both feet with the feet flexed and the knees open wide, and we'll go into Happy Baby. It's just a nice, easy stretch. Now we're shifting into an inner thigh exercise. You'll open your legs wide and straight, and then bring them together, feet open. Next we'll do a plie exercise, so lift your legs straight over your hips, flex the feet, turn out to first, and then move as if you were doing a plie. Pressing the heels together as you bend in, pressing the heels together as you straighten out. That's it. Bend your knees into your chest, rock side to side, and give yourself a nice reward because you made it through.